It is final at SoFi Stadium as the Rams edge out the Bills 44-42. And there is a sinking feeling that I have right now that my guess is many Bills fans also share, that as great, as sublime, as magnificent as Josh Allen has been this season, there is always the potential undoing lurking behind door number 1, window number 2, in the headset of Sean McDermott. Because today, despite the offense putting up 42 points, and Josh Allen once again putting up incredible fantasy football numbers and a box score that leaves your eyes bulging, the defense can't get a stop when needed. The special teams allowed a blocked punt for a touchdown, and Sean McDermott kicked himself and kicked his team with time management down the stretch. There's always that thing, and this feels like a little dose of what the Bengals and Joe Burrow have dealt with this season, where Burrow has been just sensational and has done everything and more to win football games. And there's been a little thing here, a little thing there, primarily a defense that you can't trust, that has just submarine torpedoed their season. Now, of course, the Buffalo Bills are division champs. They're going to host a playoff game at the very least. They still have flickering hopes of trying to get a 1 seed, although with a loss today, they really need to hope that the Chiefs lose to the Chargers tonight. But the Bills have constantly been undone, especially in the playoffs, by something other than Josh Allen. And this year, Allen has played damn near perfect. I mean, very few chances to really rip a guy for his decision-making or his turnover stuff that he's been prone to in past years. That has not happened at all this year. And again, today, you put up 42 points, and you can't hold on to a win. You can't win that ball game. It comes down to other stuff. Now, for Burrow, it's been happening all season long. For the Bills, it has not. That's the good news. But whether it's the 13-second game, the Fail Mary, the Hail Murray against the Cardinals, whether it's 4th and 19 against the Vikings a couple of years ago, a game that I was at up in Buffalo, or a number of other moments in big spots of the playoffs where the Bills just couldn't get out of their own way. Today felt a little bit like that, and it needs to stop. And it doesn't get easier next week when the Bills have the Lions. So it's okay to lose this game on the road against a pretty plucky Rams team. Los Angeles has at times this year looked far better than its record. But what's not okay is if you have magical Josh Allen games and the other parts of the team are the reason that you lose. And I think I am particularly haunted by things like this by being a Dan Marino fan. I wasn't necessarily a Dolphins fan, but I love Dan Marino. And Marino, it felt like every year had incredible stats, incredible arm, incredible offense, and something went awry. Usually it was the defense, but also maybe a lack of a run game as well, lack of balance on offense. There was always something where the Dolphins weren't as good as he was. They could just not support him properly. And Shula became less effective towards the end of his career. The years with Jimmy Johnson were kind of filled with strife, at least between Marino and him. And it never got there the way that it should have gotten there. And the Bills today give that little inkling of, oh, come on, don't blow this because the rest of the team can't hold up its end of the bargain. Allen has been that good. And that image of him outstretched towards the pylon from last week in the snow against the Niners is an image for the ages. If you lose a football game, it better be because Allen had a bad day. And today, against the Rams, that is not the case.